to my channel. So for today's video I decided to do a tutorial on this homecoming look. So I wanted to do something that was like simple but classic, so I went ahead and did a smoky eye. And I figure this goes well with a lot of dresses, like if you're gonna do like a little black dress or like something like this kind of color that's like a burgundy, anything fall related. And this doesn't have to be just for homecoming, this can be for like anything in the fall, like a night out. So I hope you guys are interested. So if you guys are interested in finding out how to recreate this look for your homecoming or for anything in the fall, then go ahead and keep on watching. Alright guys, so I already went ahead and did my foundation and kind of like my whole base. For homecoming, you want to make sure that you use a foundation that's going to last throughout the whole night. So that for me is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. That is like my holy grail. I know that it'll last throughout any day and any event. So make sure you use foundation that works well for you. And then for concealer, I just used the Makeup Revolution concealer. It's just amazing and it's super affordable. It's only $7. So I use that, and then I use my peach powder, just all the products that I've used that kind of really make my makeup last throughout the day. And I used the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I used a Tarte blush, and then I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in because the main focus of this video is kind of the eyeshadow look. So I decided to do kind of a simple but classic look for homecoming. I think I did for prom, I did like kind of a full glam with glitter and everything. And so I might do like, this will be like a simple classic homecoming, and then I'll do like a full glam with like glitter and all that. So I'm not sure about that yet, but I did want to do something simple and classic for this look, and what other than a smoky eye for that. So of course, can you guys guess which palette I'll be using? Of course, the Morphe 350 palette. This is just like the iconic fall palette. Like, look at this. It's gorgeous and it has every shade that you'll ever need in the fall, so it's perfect for this. If you guys don't have this, what are you doing? Get your hands on this. It's amazing. And so we're just gonna go ahead and dive right in. Alright, so guys, I'm gonna be using the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe brushes. I recently got them and they've all been so amazing. They blend so nicely and they're super soft. And I've been using them, as you guys can see, for like all my colored looks, and they're just all I've been using lately because they have all kinds of brushes like creases and blending brushes and concealer brushes, smudging brushes, everything that I could possibly need are right in this set. So I really recommend that. I really like these, the face ones. I like most of them. There's a couple that I don't really use that much, but I do like the concealer one, the highlight one, the blush one's nice, and like the all-over powder one is pretty nice. But yeah, so I really recommend the blending brushes. These are amazing. I'm going to show you guys like how they work, and you guys will see how well they blend. Alright, so first we're going to go in with this shade right here. I'm just going to kind of apply that all over the lid. And I'm going to be using the JH30 brush, so that's like this one right here. It's kind of really big, domed, fluffy brush, super soft. Alright, so next I'm going to be going in with this shade right here. And I'm just going to be using the JH36 brush. I'm going to kind of apply that closely to the crease. Do you guys see how quickly this brush blends it out? I love them. Alright, so next we're going to go in with this shade right here. And I'm using the JH34 brush. And this one is a little more precise, so as you can see, it's like really domed. And so that's going to allow us to really get into that crease. Alright, so next we're going to go in with the shade JH35. This kind of reminds me of the M441 brush because it kind of has like that similar like flatness to it, but it's really good for the crease to create kind of like, this is really good for like cut crease, blending out any looks like that. And I'm actually going to go into the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, the Ring the Alarm one, and I'm going to use the shade Framed, so that's going to be this kind of like burgundy red color, and I'm going to put that directly into the crease and blend it outwards. Alright, and next we're going to go back into the Morphe 35O palette, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And I might mix it a little with this one right here because I want it to be a little warmer, not too deep of a brown. And I'm going to use the JH42 brush. This is like a little shader brush, and I love that it's so small and precise because I have really minimal amount of lid space, so I need a small brush to kind of get into those areas. And I'm just going to put this all over the lid. Okay, so I'm actually going to switch brushes. I'm going to try the JH39 brush because that one is kind of applying them a little patchy. So I'm going to try this one. This one is kind of like an inner corner brush, but I think hopefully it'll still work. Alright, now I'm going to go back into the Ring the Alarm palette, and again with that frame shade I'm just going to kind of pronounce that crease line a little bit more. I'm going to use again the JH35 brush. And I'm going to actually kind of bring that down into the lid because I kind of like this color a little better. So I ended up kind of putting that frame shade all over the lid. I just really like that color a lot more than the other browns that I was using. It just has more of like a fall vibe to it. So, I'm going to go back in with Framed, and I'm just going to use that and kind of bring it down here to connect the lower lash line and kind of where it ends right here. And I'm using the JH39 brush. And I'm going to go back into this palette, and I'm going to be using this shade and this shade right here to kind of blend out that lower lash line. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and apply lashes and do the other eye, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, we are all done with the eye look. I went ahead and I put on the Embelashes in the style Bali. I always go for these lashes. They're just so pretty and like natural looking. They're wispy. They can feel like an everyday look, but they also, like paired with the right eyeshadow, can be like a dramatic look. So they look really good with this eyeshadow look. I love them. If you guys want to try out these lashes, you definitely should. It's a lash subscription, so you actually get them every month. You get 2 pairs for $15. But if you use my code Deanna11, you can get your first month for free, and I really recommend you guys try it because I think that this one actually comes in the first month delivery, and these are like my all-time favorites right now. I live for them. And I just went ahead and I put some eyeliner in the lower waterline. And yeah, so now we're going to move on to highlight. And I'm going to be using the Dose of Colors Desi and Katie collab. Did you guys see the round 2 that's coming out? Like, girl, I am ready. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. The eyeshadow palette looks stunning. Like, I cannot wait to play with it. I will definitely be doing a review. And I'm not going to get everything because money, but I will be getting the eyeshadow palette. Hopefully they have it on my Ulta. And probably some of the lipsticks and the lip gloss. Oh my gosh, stunning. I'm so excited to try them out. But so I'm going to be using Fuego, which luckily I got my hands on this when it first came out because it was sold out. That's why they're bringing it back in this round 2. And I love this color, like especially in the sunlight, it looks amazing. And it'll go well with this kind of like bronzy look. And this one actually, it applies really nicely if it's wet. So I'm gonna go ahead and wet the brush a little bit. And it makes you look wet looking. And just, wow. I will never get tired of this. It is so, so beautiful. I can't. Guys, definitely get your hands on this highlight when it comes out the second time because I love it. The new one also is really beautiful, but it is kind of darker for me, so I don't know if I'll be getting that one. Now I'm just going to top it off a little bit with the Amrezy highlight. I'm just going all out, girl, for homecoming. I'm going to be blinding people, so go all out. Alright, I'm actually also going to use this highlight for the inner corner. Alright, so now we're going to move on to lips. I'm kind of stuck between two. They're both NYX Cosmetics. This is Abu Dhabi. It's like my favorite brown tone lipstick. And then we have the shade Toulouse. I might mix the two, but first we're going to go ahead and line the lips in the shade Natural. This is also NYX Cosmetics. So I'm going to go ahead and use Abu Dhabi because I swatched them and the other one's a little too kind of purple for this look. I would use more of like a brown or like a red color for this. This isn't even like a brown, this is like a nude. Alright, I really like that color for this look. Alright, so the final step is setting your face for homecoming. You're gonna be dancing, having fun. You wanna make sure that your makeup is lasting through the whole day, especially if you do your makeup early in the day. I know that like you do your makeup and then you take pictures and go out to eat and then you actually go to homecoming and then maybe go to something after. So I recommend using the Scandinavia. This is like my holy grail, guys. This does not budge. Like, I live for this stuff. I mean, you can use whatever setting spray you have. Try to get your hands on this one day because this just really holds my makeup together, especially if you're sweating or oily. I really recommend this setting spray. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and hopefully you guys found it helpful. I really like this kind of look. It's kind of simple but classic and it goes really well with a lot of dresses, so I really recommend trying out a look like this. So I hope you guys do try it, and if you do, let me know. And tag me on Instagram if you guys recreate any looks. Also let me know if you guys want to see like a part 2 where I do kind of like a fuller glam, like glitter and just like all out for those kinds of dresses, or if you guys are okay with this one. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.